It started recording. Wahoo! Okay. So hello guys, Theo here. Thanks for joining me today on Muzzle Punch, and we're just gonna be doing something just short, sweet, and simple. We are still right off the heels of the Nintendo Direct from this month of June, and I was so happy to see that the opener for this was none other than the Mario and Luigi Saga gang, and they're back at it with a full 3D Nintendo Switch. Full, I guess, new video game out of everything that we could have ever expected. They're getting a fully realized 3D Switch game in the Superstar Saga series now. That is Mario and Luigi Brothership. And they made their, I think this is the first time they're actually using the title as a pun, and I'm all for that. So we're just gonna go just sort of scroll through and see what we find, any little tidbits, anything that we could like speculate. That is what we're gonna do today, so let's dive right in. So at first we could only see when they launched it that we have at the top here the Brothership itself. So let's see if we can gather anything new on this. So all hands on deck for an island hopping adventure starring Mario and Luigi. And let's see what else we got over here. I think let's try to, I don't want to block too much, but we can see the ship right out of the gate with this beautiful little seagull butt right here. And oh wait, is that his face or his butt? I can't tell. I think he's flying that way. So we have this very natural shaped island, but the island itself is in the shape of a boat known as the Friendship, I think. And it's really interesting because I'm seeing little elements right here on this side where you can see my mouse pointing. We have a fountain, and it looks like the fountain is wrapped by some sort of cord right over there. So I don't know what that's about. I know that there were plug type elements we'll be getting into later, but for the most part, it looks like everything else on this ship is very organic. And obviously at the top here, we could see, I don't even know what you call this, the top of the ship, where there's typically somebody, some lackey with a eyeglass or a telescope looking far in the head and just spotting something on the horizon. But instead we have a giant light bulb here. That looks pretty neat. And then obviously the tree is a gigantic sail. So I'm not seeing any other kind of electrical power or any kind of engine on this ship, so I wonder if there's going to be more mechanical things underneath in the ground or the earth of this island ship here. Here we can see just little snapshots of what we saw in the trailer. It just looks like the major places we're going to be visiting. You have these like platforming pedal sections that looks really cute. Still, again, very organic, so I know we're going to be hopping island to island here. And I'm just wondering what parts are going to be developed and what parts are going to be rural, because I have a strong feeling that that's going to take place and be a major connection into the story, and just I think that'll just be how the game orients itself around what exactly it is we're doing, because we still have no idea. So in the middle here we have a little snapshot of a cityscape with a little ravine, it looks like, where like little gondolas can probably go. That's really cute. I like how there are little park benches. There's even a little receptacle here, but it's very urban, it's very developed. And we have light poles here. We have a little NPC right here, and I think somebody's trailing behind Luigi. I can't quite make that out on my screen. And we have just one little tree right there, a cute little square tree. And if I move my gigantic paws and my fat head, right here we have this stairway, and that stairway is just spiraling in what looks to be like sort of a level maze or some sort of labyrinth that the brothers are gonna have to figure their way out through. So that looks pretty neat. It looks like Luigi's always going to be on a separate screen, flipping switches for Mario to then platform on, and vice versa. So we scroll a little bit further here, and we have Peach and Bowser. Bowser is flanked by two Shy Guys in ships in his famous little clown copter. And I would say overall they look pretty average, nothing super unique or different about the Bowser gang over here. And then we have Peach, with a whole new bunch of not enemies. I'm sure they're friends and they're friendly to Peach, but they look like these plug outlet type of creatures that have like little cute bandanas, and it looks like Peach herself is allied with them, you know, obviously with the bandana on her wrist. And they're having some sort of theming as some sort of like scout or some sort of troop here going on, and it looks like she's mostly heading as some sort of leader for the gang here. And even with I think this what do you call this water creature here is Plessy, or I forget, I know I'm messing that name up, let me know in the comments below, but they're all traveling somewhere out in the ocean here. You can just make out a little bit in that little corner right here, that's the ocean on the horizon, and there's like just the sky above. I also just noticed, like, look how dynamic the lighting is. It's so deep, saturated, and colorful between these two shots right here. So in Bowser's section, it's like this really nice, vivid purple and pink in the cloud vista, and then you have the lower Dutch angle shot here with Peach, with the nice teals going on here. They all kind of look like they're both about to take place in the late afternoon or the evening, and it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. So let's read this new little chunk of information. Meet new friends along the way like Connie and Snoutlet, who's definitely not a pig, and encounter familiar faces from the Mushroom Kingdom like Peach and Bowser, who may help on your journey. I know that this is really basic and I'm probably reading between the lines far too much, but this is the sort of the fun part about when you can speculate about literally nothing. With so little that they give us, you can't help but think that they're just hinting. They're just teasing us. They're giving us a little carrot on a stick for us to just sort of piece together exactly what we can expect in this game and what bigger events are to unfold. So right here, who may help us. So Bowser has always been interesting because he always takes place in these larger journeys, sort of comedically as the plot B character. You know, when Mario and Peach famously, like in Thousand Year Door, are doing their thing, they're trying to reconnect, they're trying to get back together, despite being, you know, captured and by the main baddie. You have Bowser, who is not even the main antagonist in Thousand Year Door, but he's always trying to catch up to Mario and figure out what he's doing exactly, but still always lagging behind, and whenever he thinks that he is Mario, he's totally off base and he falls flat on his face. And that is exactly how I like him to be in Mario games. He's sort of just the silly, all-powerful Bowser who's so well respected and feared by all of the other Koopas, the Goombas, the Shy Guys, but he always manages to have a little bit of comedic failing. And I like it when he gets flustered. That's what I love so much about Bowser. It's that he can be all high and mighty and powerful, but he is still kind of a goof. So moving on, we have the bros here, and we see that they're really focusing on these magical glove type elements here. I don't know exactly what that's hinting at, so if we just take this very literally, we have Mario's left hand and we have Luigi's right hand. So maybe we can just piece together that they're obviously going to be working together, and it takes each of their singular hands to work together to then manifest whatever this kind of sparkly gobbledygoo is happening right now. So that is still something that we can look forward to learning. We have some more little snippets down here of the bros in action with their famous button press timing combat abilities. God, I love that so much since Superstar Saga. It was amazing, and I'm sure they're going to have another really great little bros tutorial for us. I hope they bring back the other two masked bros. Forgive me for forgetting their name. It's been like 15 years, or no, sorry, 9 years. It's 15 in dog years. So again, like we're seeing just their combat here with these NPCs, and this one's reminding me a lot about like that soda monster in the Chocola Cola factory. That was so fun. I like how they have this like fat tongue hanging out of their mouth. He's so gaggly. I love it. And they're doing a little bit more puzzle solving in behind me here. And I'm really making this difficult for you guys. That's honestly what my goal was here for today. And we can see some little text here. You'll have to rely on Mario and Luigi's brotherly bond to succeed. Again, referencing to whatever the heck these hands are doing right here. And use bros moves to get past obstacles while you explore, and powerful bros attacks in a dynamic twist. Okay, so I don't know if they're just rehashing what we already know here, but if we focus on this little text tidbit right here, they're saying bros attacks are going to operate with dynamic twists. What does that mean? I have nothing but questions and not a whole lot of answers. So does this mean that in at least the overworld here, like in this screenshot, we're gonna have Mario and Luigi performing a lot of their in-combat abilities in the overworld, and they're gonna play out very similarly? I think that's basically it. I don't know if I can glean much more than that. And then it says, lastly, you'll need every edge in this brothership. God, they're really driving home this pun. In this brothership, and you'll need every edge this brothership will give you to save the day. And that's all that we have on this main page right here, other than the video trailer itself. So we can just confirm a couple of things just from the website here, that we're still going to be dealing with a lot of clash of natural elements and sort of developed technological, electrical type motifs going on here. And I think they're purposefully really hiding a lot from us, from not letting those two elements really engage with each other, because maybe that would give away too much already, and that would spoil the little Nintendo secret sauce. So I'm sure there's a lot of things still up their sleeve here, and I don't think we have anything about the studio that's still making this, so that's very suspicious. But again, I just wanted to leave you with the little key art here and any little tidbits that we can glean from this, which is not very much, by the way. But nonetheless, it's Mario and Luigi, and you guys can expect here on Muzzle Punch that I will be covering a lot of it as we go, because I think that this is the most hyped title I'm going to be looking forward to by the end of this year, and basically for the end of the Nintendo Switch console as we know it. I think this is going to be the last biggest drop for me personally, and I'm going to play the living daylights out of it and just gather all that I can and eat it all up. Yum, 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 yum. So I'm going to let you guys go for now, because I am obsessing about probably not very much right now, and there's still a lot to be revealed by Nintendo. So I hope you guys have a good day, have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good. Bye-bye!